A few days after Halloween, you could not hear a sound. Upon the walls lied some posters that cost Captain £1. Whilst irrelevant for some, there was one on the wall that kept spooky creatures back in their holes. So join in these tales. What do you say? For Halloween's not just for one day.
Welcome to the CaptainLazerGuns Halloween special! I found some of the scariest, if not spookiest games that have ever... Can you guys give me a second? I just need to quickly take this. Hello? Oh, hey Luke, how's it going? What do you mean Halloween's over? You mean I missed it? You mean I can't make a video on it? People get really angry? Well, I better try on the next holiday. Merry Christmas, everybody! And what way to celebrate Christmas without some of your favorite... Can you guys let me take this again? Last time it was pretty important. Hello? Oh, hi Luke. Again? Why are you calling? Wait, you mean it's not Christmas yet? You mean people get really angry if I make a Christmas video now? Oh, well, I better not do it then. I put up my tree too early. What holiday can I do that people relate to? I've missed out on Halloween. It's too early for Christmas. There's got to be one more. Happy Daylight Saving Ends Day. Oh, it just rolls off the tongue. It's only 12 o'clock. Can't still be light outside. Just have a quick look outside. I'm sure there's no light here. Just oh, jeez! It's beautiful. Drakkhen, a game that has nothing to do with either Halloween, Christmas, or Daylight Savings. It's an epic 3D role-playing game originally developed for the Amiga and the Atari ST, but eventually came to things more relevant like DOS, SNES, and who could forget the Sharp X68000. That one was my favorite. I had 10. The game was known for being a bit confusing and having a few overpowered enemies, but hey, those opinions aren't mine, so let's fire it up and see what we got. Oh, it's bad. The game starts up with the legal jargon that every single game seemed to have at the time. Even the Pokemon games had it. I don't really know what it was for. Did anyone really pay attention to those? But hey, info games. Those guys behind the original Roller Coaster Tycoon and North and South. I guess we can thank them for magnetic fields as well. Oh, jeez! Is that a real dragon? That's a real dragon. No, I'm just kidding. It's a video game. It's not a real dragon. I'd just like to introduce this game's form of narration. This dragon shoots lasers from his eyes onto a stone tablet so you can read it. You think talking would be easier? Four elements form the universe. Okay, everyone, forget about the other 114 elements. This game's done the maths. Now, I guess we can choose which ones form the universe. So, we've got gold, sand, dogs, and the 1990s. This doesn't seem right. 2 poles govern these elements. Okay. Yes. These 8 principles proceed from all. Alright, so we've got 2 poles and 4 elements. That equals 8. All is as the Phoenix. Apparently this guy's name is Metatron Ultimate Magus, and yeah, that's a name if I've ever heard one, but I have no idea who he actually is. Is he the good guy? Or the bad guy? For all I know, he could be the love interest, and yeah, I could see how somebody could be into that. He's no Charlie vs. Normandy, but different strokes for different folks, I guess. After this painfully long intro sequence, which you can actually skip, but why would you? You'll miss out on some of the intense story. You can finally start your game. After choosing a save slot, you can choose Start and Create. What? It's gonna be one of those games. Alright, let's go with Create. What music is this? It's got that old game charm where I think the programmer ran into the sound guy's office and goes, I had an epiphany last night. Okay, hear me out. Character creation. H is music. It's like printing money. I mean, just imagine if things like this still happen in modern games.
Who are you?
So immersive, 10 out of 10.
You can now make one of your characters, and you've got the standard choice between man and woman and classes for them to specialize in. You've got the choice between Scout, Magician, Priestess, and Amazon. You know, the river that runs that website, that type of Amazon. Well, let's go with that one. Oh, you mean Amazonian. Considering you can fit in Priestess, which is 9 letters, and Amazonian, which is also 9 letters, you're just letting me down now. I decided to call my heroine Chick, because that's a suitable name for a noble Amazonian warrior. Now I'm greeted with this screen, and I have no idea what I just did, but this thing down the bottom doesn't seem too impressed. I can understand that maybe at the time a lot of the features in this character creation were probably new and quite original, but for today's standards they just don't hold up, and that's alright considering this game is about 24 years old. The character classes don't really appear to do anything, and skill allocation is just confusing. Luckily, we've come a long way in our RPGs in the modern world, so good job, humanity. Or at least the gaming portion of humanity. Well, we've spent a while getting here, but we're finally up to the game. I'm ready to begin my epic adventure and— oh, look. More story. Yay! When the dragons were destroyed, a new world was born. But the humans may be destroyed. So wait, is this one of those things where the humans are destroyed? Or the humans have the possibility of being destroyed? Because I don't see many destroyed humans. You can see one right there. Or perhaps they're emotionally destroyed because that man's wearing a dress. You know what? This first sentence is actually a good sign. It's a sign from God saying, do not read the rest of this text. You know what? I've spent the last 5 minutes analyzing the text of a 24-year-old game. I'm fairly certain that you guys want to see some epic gameplay, am I right? We'll just read this last sentence. Go forth! May luck be with you! Would you like a game explanation? If it's as riveting as the story, then no. No, I don't. I'm using an emulator, so I need to figure out which one of these actually pushes B so I don't get to the explanation. I think it might be this one. Let's try it. Okay, so, oh, god damn it! Game, please. I've got fans that I need to please. They'll be unhappy just watching 6 minutes of text. At 7 minutes even. Oh wait, it's actually starting to do something. Oh, we've started our gaming adventure. What's happened? Oh, okay, so we've started a battle. I'll go to the sword thing down here and I have no idea what that just did. I'll just let this thing sort itself out. Wait, did my band of heroes just go gangster on that greyish blob thing? You know, I take back everything I said! This game has earned itself a 10 out of 10! I'm not quite sure if I can control these guys outside of the actual movements, but it's quite spectacular when they just point someone out and then beat them up for no reason. If there is one thing you want to avoid at all costs, it's water. And I'm not kidding either, it will kill your heroes and you'll lose the game. I just stumbled into it thinking that I'd glide right over, but nope. I'm dead. I'll give this game credit, it does have quite a large, albeit empty overworld. Its technique of using 2D sprites to emulate the perception of distance in a 3D environment was unique for its time, and reading up on it was probably one of the first games to have a 3D overworld like this. So we have it to thank for some of the more expansive modern RPGs. I wanted to see just how far I could go and came across what was either the world border or a very colorful road. Wait a second, what's happened? What is that? Chick, don't walk into it! Chick, run! Save yourself! Warn the others! Wait a second, it's just telling me I've gone in the wrong direction? I did that whole intro sequence for that? I don't know what to believe anymore. Eventually you come across castles where the game becomes a sort of point-and-click adventure where you have to interact with various parts of the room and figure out clues to progress. It was at this point where the confusion of the game became a little bit overwhelming and I had no idea what I was doing, and then the game decided to throw this one at me.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
So this is the 1989 game Drakkhen. I've been incredibly harsh on this game, and maybe it's not as deserving, but my first impressions weren't exactly incredible. It was the norm at the time to have incredibly involved and intense explanation screens, and I guess the more confusing the game was, the more rewarding it was when you got something right. But this is before games started becoming more intuitive, and tutorials and hint screens became a regular thing. I'll give it a 5 out of 10 with graphics being fairly on par, but gameplay that is too convoluted. And the story sucks. It sucks a lot. Hello Internet, my name's CaptainLazerGuns and thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like in the comment down section. What the hell am I saying? If you really enjoyed it, leave a comment and a like and consider supporting me on Patreon. It really does help me out a lot, and it means I can spend more time working on videos and making things for you guys. Also, you can earn some rewards, which are pretty sweet. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter, because I don't plug Twitter enough. Anyway, guys, my name's CaptainLazerGuns. Peace out, stay sexy, and thank you for watching my very long video. You're sexy.